Hi, my name is Linda Ward and I work in the Sillogue Neighbourhood Centre on Sillogue Road. I co-manage the centre with Bendy Keaton. We've been here for the last 3 years. I see myself as being really lucky working here. There's always a really good atmosphere. Love coming in the mornings. I'm always the first in, I'm a bit of an early bird. Everybody is kind of on the same wavelength. We kind of work from everyone is welcome, no matter what. To me, most people walking out the door will have gone out with either they're going to come back or they know what their next step is.
Hi, my name is Bendy Keaton and I co-manage the Sillogue Neighbourhood Centre with Linda Ward. We're here about 3 years now, and what I can remember at the start we came from the Axis. So that march in the Axis on International Women's Day, the Ladies Club was launched. But we were moving at the time and we moved up here into the Sillogue Neighbourhood Centre. So all that group of ladies came with us. So they would have been the first kind of group that came with us when we moved up.
My name is Josephine Basnett and I am part of the Crafts and Chats group, which is here running the Sillogue Neighbourhood Centre up in Sillogue Road. The group you've probably seen are doing a lot of artwork at the moment. The whole idea of the group was set up by a couple of ladies about 3 years ago, and it was somewhere where women could go, have a chat, cup of coffee, just sit down, you know, rather than going into a cafe or whatever else, and that led into then them saying we do something a little bit more active. So we started doing a couple of crafts, and the majority of the group is based around crafts ideas for the seasons, for whether it be Christmas, for sales, or summer for your garden and everything else. But it's also about mental health. It's about women's mental health and making sure that all women are comfortable enough to be in a group and to be able to come in and sit down and have a chat or a cup of tea or just get you out of the house for an hour.
Hello, my name is Gannon and I'm here in the neighbourhood centre, and I'm here every Thursday, and the children come from the local schools, the Holy Spirit School and the Girls' School, and they come for an after school club. We're doing this for the last 4 years, and I have to say the people, the girls, the whole staff here in the centre are so kind to us. For something in this area, the likes of this centre is brilliant. And whoever had the foresight to see about these centres, I have to say, I take my hat off to them, because they're very, very important.
We have great women that come into the centre in the groups, mad, some of them are just mad. Some of them like come in and they just sit down and leave. I will stay for my lunch, I'll stay for a cup of tea or whatever. But it's brilliant, and it's what we always strive towards, that people just want to come in and want to be here. We've no rules about times that they can come in, so people know that they can drop in. The way we do it is we listen to what people are saying or what their needs might be. So we've been finding the last couple of years a lot of women are really interested in crafts. And they're really good at self-learning. Like, we have the craft groups that do come in, like they have no set facilitators or anything. The way they do it is the little group is set up, they collect a couple of euro a week, so they're building up their little kitty. We charge them €5, and that'll be just for the tea and coffee and the morning that they're here. There's usually someone in the group that's really skilled that will just lead it. So, and in a way that's empowering people in the group as well. And then it makes other people feel comfortable coming in, that someone they know locally that's probably teaching them how to build or paint frames or whatever it might be.
My name is Therese Hayden and I work for the Ballymun Adult Read and Write Scheme, and we run a nutrition and healthy options class here in the centre on Thursday mornings. It's a 2-hour class, and we talk basically about what nutrition is, what foods are best, how we can make the best options for ourselves. We go into looking at food labels, how to read the food labels, how we know what the food that we're buying is the best that it can be. And we also have a little alternative tea break. So there's tea and biscuits on offer for the tea break, but there's also a healthy option there that you can choose if you want to. And we try to have something different each week to keep it interesting.
I'm Rita Lynch. I'm CE Supervisor in Community Family Training Agency. I'm here for the last 10 years, based in the Sillogue Neighbourhood Centre. We've 19 CE participants. The jobs they do would be reception, office assistant, payroll and accounts, cleaners, caretakers, housekeepers and kitchen assistants. So we support the Sillogue Neighbourhood Centre with staff. We do care has 3 staff, they're kitchen assistants. We support Our Lady's Nursery with receptionists and caretakers, and we support Ballymun Child and Family Centre with caretakers, receptionists and cleaners. The CE, what CAFTA is mainly for is to make sure that people get trained to go back into the workplace, so that's our priority. So although you come here and you would be supporting us with what work we do actually focus on getting you fully trained to go back into employment. So we would be encouraging you to get full awards so that you're ready for employment with the work experience that we can give you related to your job, so that when you leave, you're ready with your CV and ready to go for employment. We also encourage people to go out on work experience. If they get it themselves, we'll support them all the way. They get released. They get released for any training that they want to do. And we also, if we can get people interested that will take them on as work experience, we also do that for them. If anyone thinks that they might be interested in coming onto a community employment scheme, they could come on to ourselves, drop your CV in at any time. We will talk to you, so we'll encourage you, we'll support you through any training that you'd like to do. So just don't be afraid to come in and talk to us, and if there's a space available and that suits yourselves, we will be happy to take you on.
My name is Rebecca. I'm here in the Sillogue Neighbourhood Centre on a CE scheme. I started in March 2017. I came in as the housekeeper in a cleaning position. I then later on in October moved into the office as the CE supervisor's assistant, doing as the accounts assistant. I would have had a big issue with confidence. I was quite shy. I would have just come in, kind of hid down the back, tried to stay out of the way, and from the minute I walked in the door it was come and have a cup of tea, and I'd say yeah, I'll be there now, and I'd be running down hiding, but they're all lovely like that. It's everybody is just so nice to each other. Everybody wants to help each other. Everybody just gets on together and sits together and chats, and we help each other out and anything that can be done, and it's a lovely environment to walk in. I would have come in here in March. I would have been quite shy, not very confident in myself or going out to work or anything. But now actually in September I'm going back to college to do a level 6 in administration. I'm doing level 6's courses in the evening time as well, which is great, giving me a lot of confidence. I never would have thought going back to college would have been for me, or being so shy and having no confidence. But with going to college now in September and getting a level 6, I really wanted to just come in and kind of get my confidence up, get my CV together, but now I'm actually going to be going for a CE supervisor position myself. I have been there, done that, so I can speak from experience and help people get to a comfortable, nice, good place that they want to be.
Every Tuesday there's outings. They've gone to Glendalough, Bray, Houghts, bowling. Unbelievable the things that they've done. Beauty, their nails done, their eyebrows done. Like, it's just amazing each week. Like they plan for 20 weeks, just say for 3 months, just over 3 months. So each week they'd know what they're coming into. So we'd have pizza nights, cinema nights, bowling. Just amazing. And to see the people take the first step out. Like for people, the people to walk in here so nervous on the first night joining. Like they'd bring a friend, and then they'd say to us they'd say, my friend's not coming tonight. I said, feck it, I'm coming myself. And then they keep coming and make new friends. And it's the friendships that is made, it's just unbelievable. And the support that they have for each other, no matter what they're doing. If they're doing crafts, if they're doing sewing. Like we done line dancing for 6 weeks in next door. Like Danny next door let us use the room if there's bigger events and things like that. So the line dancing was just absolutely amazing. So lots and lots of things. So if there's anyone interested, just come along. any Tuesday night from 7 till 9 o'clock. It's absolutely brilliant. All you have to do is just take that first step out. And once you do that, like, you're grand.
We're Queer Moon Productions, and we're rehearsing for a play that's going to be going up in the next week or so, and we needed somewhere to rehearse, and the centre was good enough to let us come in. So this is actually our first time using the centre, and we come in the afternoon and we use one of the rooms, and everybody's been
Incredibly nice.
just
So
really
nice.
welcoming and friendly. There's a great sense of community here when you come in, and yeah, it's a really nice place to be, and it's a great work that they do here.
Yeah, it's really good.
My boyfriend's mum does a lot of work in the centre, and she knew we were looking for somewhere to rehearse.
Yeah.
So she got on to one of her friends that works here, Linda, and they very kindly said, yeah, go ahead, they can come in the afternoons and do what they need to do. And it's been great, it's been a godsend.
Yeah, really saved us when we desperately need
Yes.
where to rehearse.
And such a nice place to come into as well. It's really, really welcoming.
Yeah.
Hey, my name is Bendy Keaton, and I run a support group in the Sillogue Neighbourhood Centre, and it's called FACT, and it's families autism coming together. And the reason why I set up the group is because I have an autistic child who's 16 or 17, so when she was diagnosed there was nothing in the area at all for parents. I found it very lonely and isolating to have a special needs child, so I found the need for a support group, because when your child is diagnosed you have nowhere to go. You're not like given anywhere, you just have to deal with it. So basically I wanted to set up a support group for years, but I never had the confidence. I think I had to deal with the autism first before I could, do anything like that. So it came about then 2015. I kept saying and my sister actually is a manager here in the Sillogue Neighbourhood Centre. So she just booked the hall for me and sent me the flyer and told me, look, you're doing it. So basically I just had to do whether I liked it or not. So it was the best thing I ever done, to be honest. It's going really well. It's still a small group, but it's nice. When we do outings, we get a lot more through the Facebook page that come. So then we had a day here, the Dublin Taxi Drivers Day Out. The Dublin Taxi Drivers all came to the centre. We did the morning here, all the kids had breakfast. The place was packed, and then all the taxis pulled up beeping, and they had all the balloons and everything else. It was a brilliant day. It went really well. The kids really enjoyed it. So did the parents. We've had loads of stuff. We're at the setting up now, Fact Fitness. So that's up in the Promotional Community Centre for the kids. So that's slowly but surely getting there. We've great plans now for Fact. We want to explore, do a lot more for the youth, because there's nothing in the area at all for special needs kids. So I find that it's really, really needed. So Fact meets here now every second week in the Sillogue Neighbourhood Centre from 7 to 8 of a Thursday. So all parents, caregivers, teachers, anybody that's affected by special needs can come to the group. If they don't want to come to the group, they're more than welcome to contact me, have a talk with me on the phone. My number's out there on all the flyers and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's going well. Jade is doing great now as well, which is great. So it's brilliant.
Hello, my name is Emily Murphy. I'm over 2 years in the Sillogue Centre, the Ladies Club, and I found it at one of the hardest times in my life. I was going through a really bad stage, and in no time at all I was made so welcome, and the people were so genuine and so caring, and it was one of the best things I ever did. And I've made great friends, lovely people, all genuine. Everybody has their own problems. We all have good chats, we have great nights out, we go off and make a show of ourselves, and as you do, out to Holt, Glendalough, Bray. It's brilliant, and for a fact, you're getting on that bus, with friends.
I'm Nuala King. I only moved here 4 years ago, and I didn't know anybody till Mrs. Kelly brought me down here and introduced me to the people. And it's like as if I knew them all my life. They welcomed me into the committee, and I wouldn't live anywhere else, only in this place. I didn't think, I lived in Shangan for years, and then I moved out, but I didn't think I'd ever come back to Ballymun, and I come back to here, and I'm glad I moved back here. I love it. It's the best place you could ever live. They're a great crowd of people. And see the club here? They're a great crowd of women.